Iraq are already in celebration mode, free from pressure, free from tension. All that remains is to add the icing to the promotion cake. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
There's Vitor Baia, Peter, exuding his unique brand of calm and confidence, as per usual.
Yeah, he's one of those keepers, isn't he, who has that certain aura around him.
And I think that gives the defence a massive boost. Having someone like that behind you can really give you that insurance, that psychological edge.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Palmer bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's Batistuta. Pedri! Oh, it's coming on. In he goes again.
Iraq would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
De Ligt. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Tries a measured ball. Oh, that's a key interception. He's found a way through. The ball goes in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And back to the keeper. And he's managed to get rid. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Van Basten. No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Looking for a corner. Italy with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got away. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't...
And the shot! 10 out of 10 for effort, not so for execution. And Batistuta! Again, a brilliant save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Yamal. Pedri. Batistuta providing an outlet on that flank. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Batistuta. Yamal. Azar. He can run onto that. Baia with the clearance. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. And this is Batistuta. Oh, good take in a good area. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's worked it through. Oh, super ball. And he was alert to it. Now it's Batistuta. Batistuta. That's a cute ball. De Bruyne. Van Basten. Oh, strongly challenged there. Pedri. No, that's been intercepted.
Iraq have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Looking for options for movement. It's a goal kick. Foot in. Messi. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Koundé, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
And this is Batistuta. Knocks it into space. Oh, well measured.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
De Ligt. Shevchenko. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Van Basten. They get a throw in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, they could be caught out here. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
Iraq really seemed to lose their way a bit, it has to be said, Peter, having started the game quite strongly. I think the boss is going to have to find a way to reignite the fire now.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable.
Substitution for Iraq, number 10, Rafinha.
So we're off again.
Coming on to replace him is...
Iraq are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's shifting through the gears here. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's lost his man here. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Now it's Shevchenko. He's picked his way through. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Great vision. Good ball, good take. Oh, can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Shoots! And there's a goal! Just as they wanted it! Just when they wanted it! Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
How can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Yamal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Produces a cross. Now it's Shevchenko. Italy are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack.
Great chance! A real chance and a real let-off.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Iraq are already in celebration mode,
Hello,
free
everybody,
from
and
pressure,
welcome
free
to
from
today's
tension.
match.
All that remains is to add the
Against
icing to the
Barcelona.
promotion cake. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross to the back post. He's rising! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he's there to belt it away. Distributed tidily. Valverde finding himself in space.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Valverde. Yamal. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pedri proves too strong. Looking for the run. No way through. Can he get it through? Batistuta. Oh, important interception. Now it's Yamal. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Iraq are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Serginho gets over and intercepts. Valverde. Yamal. He is through here. Here it is, crossed in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Batistuta. And here's Pedri. Batistuta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Spread neatly. A quick look. Thought about cutting inside. Shapes to shoot! He's got a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting.
Oh, great leap! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect...
Oh, good climb! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to...
Great chance! And yes, it's there! A goal occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. And it's made its way to him. He's being urged to shoot. Shot, surely! And that is well cleared. This looks promising. Fermin. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That's a little off target. Caicedo. And Fernandez. It's a really well-measured ball. And that was asking for too much. Fernandez. Yamal, he's picked his way through. Yamal! And that's a good finish. Just cruising! They are cruising! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
There will be 3 minutes at
Barcelona are having a ball here. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into a stride, and they're just not doing that.
Fermin. Rafinha. Oh, it's Batistuta. Fernandez kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And this is Batistuta. And that is the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. 45 minutes to change their fate. No, there's no going past him this time. De Bruyne did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. De Bruyne. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Yamal's, he leaps for it.